So on nice spring days like this, as a running coach, I see a lot of new runners starting out. A lot of them want to lose weight and get fit, but on the flip side, I see a lot of runners making quite a few mistakes and overreaching and overstraining themselves and sometimes even getting injured. So in this video, I will give my 5 main tips for you to enjoy running, to stay healthy and yeah, to make it fun. So tip number 1, and this is the most important tip, is learn to run slow. A mistake most of new runners make is that they run too hard and too fast, and most of them overstrain, get too exhausted, and sometimes even get running injuries. So it's really important that when you run slow, you can have a full conversation when you are running. Your breathing is not hard and it's generally a 1 or 2 out of 10 effort. At the beginning, this won't be like really fast marathon running. For new runners, this kind of easy running will be slow jogging or sometimes even jogging with walking breaks. It's really important to know that there's no shame in that, that when you start out, it's normal to jog and it's normal to have walking breaks. But what is the most important thing is that all running you do and all jogging you do should be really, really easy. Only then you'll stay healthy, you will do it for a long time and you'll get all the health benefits. So the second most important tip is progression. And the rule is that you shouldn't progress your training more than 10% from week to week, which is a mistake that a lot of beginner runners make. They feel that they are getting better and they are getting fitter and they are losing weight. The tendency is to want to add more kilometers to your weekly regime to run faster. And this is a mistake because a lot of times it leads to burnout, it leads to overtraining and injury. So it's really, really important to keep it simple and to stay with your training for a while and not progress it too fast. So tip number 3 is strength training. Running is really great. It's an aerobic activity. It will make your lungs stronger, it will make your heart stronger, but it is not enough. You also have to train your muscles and you have to strength train. First, that's for running benefit because you will get stronger as a runner if you do strength training and you will prevent running injuries, which is really important for long-term health. But strength training will also make you healthier. So to really train your muscles, to train your skeleton, you have to do strength exercises along with your running regime. Okay, and tip number 4 is consistency. As a coach, I see a lot of new runners make this mistake that they're really ambitious when they start out and we do a lot of training in the first or second or third week, but then the enthusiasm wanes out. They sometimes train too hard, get exhausted, and then train less and less and sometimes even stop. So it's really important to find maybe 2 or 3 running sessions that you can realistically do every week and really stick to this regime, because running is a long-term game. Some adaptations in your lungs, in your heart, in your skeleton really take not even weeks, not even months, but sometimes even years. So you will really get the most benefit if you really find a regime that works for you and that you can stay consistent with. Okay, tip number 5, keep it fun. It might sound obvious, but as human beings, we really don't do things that we don't enjoy for a long time. So if you want to stay consistent and if you want to train for a long time, you need to keep it fun. So don't look at your training too seriously, don't take yourself too seriously. Make sure that every time you run outside and you do your trainings, it's fun and it's enjoyable. So, to recap my 5 most important running tips. First of all, learn to run slowly. Second, don't progress your training too fast. Third, don't forget to do strength training along with your running. 4, keep it consistent. And 5, have fun.